Hello, today I am going to go through a quick tutorial on how to reassign parts, how to search and take parts for your own working, and we're going to just quickly go through that and show you how that can be done. This is our development environment. This isn't something you can reach per se, and it won't be recognizable to you, but it is something that I've made just so I can play around in this environment. But the first thing you should know, if you would like to reassign parts, you have parts that maybe you've gone into that are yours. Let's go into My Parts. And when I go in there, I've noticed that some of those parts are not mine. So for some reason, all of these first parts, they belong to somebody else. They belong to Jimmy John down the block here. So we're going to go ahead and I can either tag them all, or I can go ahead and reassign a whole page or assign selected. In this case, I'm going to go ahead and assign the selected. So the ones that have been checked off, I go to the assign to, and I'm going to pick this box and say, who do I want to assign them to? I can either unassign them because I don't want them and I don't know who they should go to, or I can pick a specific person. So if you want to pick, test environment, anybody that you want to, I mean, obviously not test, but if you want to pick another person that you know of that's in there, you can pick that person and you can send it to them. So in this case, I'm going to send it to a Luna, which is me, because I'm in as a admin, I think. So I'm going to reassign it, and when I click OK, I've now reassigned those parts to another person. I may have sent them back to myself because I assigned them to me, but that's okay. So you just check them. You click the assign to, and again, you can assign a whole page, which is everything that's viewable right in front of you, or you can assign to selected check boxes, and you can send it to another person. Do be careful when you send them to the other person that it has to be somebody who's in your group or in that project for them to be able to see it. If they haven't been assigned to that project, they won't see it. You can increase the number of parts on that page. So if you want to go ahead and do an assign to a larger or smaller amount, you can do that from here as well. Now, if you want to take parts that aren't yours right now, let's go back to our projects. You'll see, for some reason, you'll see, okay, maybe my parts is 0. I can't take other people's parts, but I can go into the unassigned parts. I'm going to go into the unassigned parts. And the first thing you'll notice is that reassign is not here because they're not yours to put to somebody else at this point. You have to, if you want to assign them to somebody besides yourself, you'll have to check them and you'll have to take them yourself first. So in this case, I say all of these are ones that I know what to do with. I'm going to take them and I'm going to either take the selected ones again or take the page. Now I'm going to go ahead and take the selected. I'll take these selected ones in this case. And now remember, you're still on the page that says that you're in the ones that are not or unassigned. Once you've taken them, you'll have to go back to the Assign to Me section. Once they're assigned to you, and if you find them again, the ones, I'm not sure if these are the exact same ones, if these are the ones that you just assigned to you, and now you decide you want to give them to somebody else, you can go ahead and assign them to somebody else, or you can keep them and start working them. Start looking at them one by one, deciding what you want to do with this, and either accept or reject right here, approve, reject. I'm going to approve it. Once I approve it, I'm going to keep it unassigned and go from there. But real quickly, that's how you can take parts that are not yours. You can only take from unassigned. You can't take from others. You can take from the unassigned bucket. To take them from unassigned, remember, you go into the unassigned and you have to click or take a whole page and take. Once you've taken them, then you can reassign them to somebody else. So for managers in charge of a project, if you want to reassign from here and not go to Data Developer, you can do that. But first you need to assign the parts to yourself, and then you can go ahead and assign them to somebody else. So that was a quick tutorial. I hope that was helpful, and we will come back with some more great insight sometime soon. Thank you.